Mental toughness isn't loud. It doesn't scream, cry, or brag. It just keeps showing up. When life gets cruel, most people fold. But the tough ones, they don't break. They don't flinch. They follow rules the rest of the world ignores. You think you're weak? You're not. You've just been following the wrong rules. Mentally tough people aren't superhuman. They just operate on a different software. They do things most people can't or won't. And once you understand these 11 rules, you'll stop making excuses and start moving like someone who's been through hell and kept going. Because rule number 7, it'll punch you in the gut. And rule number 11 is the reason they win, even when they lose. If you've ever felt weak, tired, stuck, or like you're one failure away from giving up, this video is for you. These aren't feel-good affirmations. These are battle-tested truths. Let's begin. Rule number 1, they choose discomfort daily. Mentally tough people aren't born with steel in their veins. They build it by choosing discomfort on purpose. Every day they do at least one thing they don't feel like doing. Not for punishment, for power. While you're chasing comfort, they're chasing friction. Why? Because growth hides behind resistance. Try this. Take the stairs. Say no when it's awkward. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. Do the hard conversation first. If it's uncomfortable, it's probably necessary. Comfort is the enemy of strength. Rule number 2, they don't negotiate with their mind. Mentally weak people wait for motivation. Tough people know motivation is unreliable. The secret? They cut the inner debate. When the alarm rings, they move. When it's time to act, they act. No mental tug of war, no 5 more minutes. Your brain is a professional excuse machine. Tough people don't argue with it. They treat feelings like static noise and move anyway. Discipline isn't sexy, it's silent, and it shows up before your brain gets a vote. Try this mantra. I don't need to feel like it. I just need to begin. You've seen how tough people deal with comfort and choice. But rule number 3, it's about the most powerful thing they never say. Rule number 3, they never say, I deserve. Here's a word mentally tough people delete from their vocabulary. I deserve. They don't say, I deserve a break. I deserve success. I deserve to feel better. That mindset poisons you, because the moment you start believing you're owed something, you stop earning it. Life doesn't hand out rewards for effort. It hands them out for results. Mentally tough people replace I deserve with I earn, I endure, I outlast. When things get unfair, they don't whine. They recalibrate, they adapt, and they keep moving. Rule number 4, they train emotional endurance. Most people get wrecked by their emotions. Tough people use them as reps. Every moment of stress, boredom, anxiety, anger isn't just a feeling, it's a training opportunity. They don't avoid discomfort. They observe it. Where do I feel this in my body? What's the story I'm telling myself? What's the most useful response right now? They turn emotional chaos into clarity. Instead of reacting, they pause. Instead of snapping, they respond. That 2-second pause, that's the difference between regret and respect. Mental toughness means being stronger than your first impulse. Rule number 5, they use pain as proof they're on track. Pain is not a problem, it's a compass. Mentally tough people feel the pain, then double down. While most people see discomfort as a stop sign, the tough see it as a signal. You're doing something that matters. Pain is feedback, not failure. Pain means you're stretching. Pain means you're waking up weak spots. Pain means you're finally not hiding. They don't enjoy it, but they respect it. If it doesn't hurt a little, it's probably not real growth. Everyone says they want to grow, but tough people prove it by enduring what others won't. Rules 1 to 5 built the foundation, but rule number 6 flips the entire mindset. And rule number 7, it's the most brutal one and the most necessary. Rule number 6, they assume no one's coming to save them. Mentally tough people move like no help is coming because they've learned the truth. Most people don't. They stop waiting for support, waiting for someone to notice, waiting for the rescue that never comes. Instead of blaming the world, they build a new one. Internal dialogue shift from, why isn't anyone helping me, to, what can I do right now with what I've got? This mindset isn't cold, it's powerful. Because when you stop expecting rescue, you finally start building armor. You don't need saving. You need momentum. Rule number 7, they kill the victim voice. There's a voice in your head that whispers, "This isn't fair. It's not your fault. You've been through a lot." That voice sounds like comfort, but it's actually poison. It's trying to keep you small. It's trying to keep you stuck. Mentally tough people recognize that voice and kill it. They replace victim language with, "Okay, now what? Let's move. Control what I can." It doesn't mean ignoring your trauma. It means not handing it the steering wheel. You can't control what happened, but you can control what happens next. Kill the voice. Take the wheel. Rule number 8, they win the boring days. Everyone's motivated on day 1. Mental toughness is what shows up on day 37. When it's cold, when you're tired, when there's no audience, no praise, no progress, that's when most people quit. And that's where the tough ones win. Mentally tough people understand. Boredom means progress. Repetition means mastery. Quiet effort means loud results. They make boring reps beautiful because they know that's where separation happens. Success isn't sexy, it's silent. It's 6 a.m., it's day after day, it's showing up when no one's watching. And they don't chase dopamine, they chase discipline. Now it gets real. Rule number 9 is what separates the dangerous from the average. And rule number 11, it's the one that changes everything when your life falls apart. Rule number 9, they weaponize silence. Weak people react, tough people wait. While the world is addicted to noise, opinions, outrage, validation, mentally tough people go quiet. They observe more than they speak. They ask more than they answer. They use silence for control in chaos, dominance in tension, power in negotiations, strength in arguments. Silence makes people uncomfortable, and mentally tough people use that discomfort as leverage. While everyone else rushes to respond, they pause and win. Rule number 10, they don't trust motivation. Motivation is a sugar high. It spikes, then it crashes. Tough people don't rely on it. They rely on systems, their mindset. Motivation is a bonus. Routine is the anchor. If I feel it, great. If I don't, I move anyway. Motivation is emotional. Routine is structural. While you're chasing hype videos and dopamine hits, they're stacking boring reps, silently, repeatedly, because they don't trust their feelings. They trust their rituals. Want to know what makes someone successful? Look at what they do when no one's watching, especially when they don't feel like it. Rule number 11, they fall, but they never stay down. Let's be clear, mentally tough people fall, they cry, they fail, they lose. But they never stay down, not because they're fearless, but because they've been there before, and they chose to get back up. Their internal code, this didn't break me, it built me. This isn't the end, it's data. As long as I can move, I'm not done. They don't bounce back by accident. They rebound because they've trained for it. While others spiral into blame, doubt, and paralysis, they reset, reroute, rise. Mental toughness isn't being unbreakable, it's being unwilling to stay broken. And if you're in the dirt right now, don't just lie there, use it. Let's run it back. Rule number 1, they choose discomfort daily. Rule number 2, they don't negotiate with their mind. Rule number 3, they never say, "I deserve." Rule number 4, they train emotional endurance. Rule number 5, they use pain as proof they're on track. Rule number 6, they assume no one's coming to save them. Rule number 7, they kill the victim voice. Rule number 8, they win the boring days. Rule number 9, they weaponize silence. Rule number 10, they don't trust motivation. Rule number 11, they fall, but don't stay down. These rules aren't magic, they're hard, but they work. You don't become mentally tough by watching a video. You become tough by doing hard things when it's inconvenient, unsexy, and lonely. Pick one rule, just one. Apply it today. Comment below which one hit you the hardest. Not for me, for you, because that's your start point. And when it gets hard, and it will, go silent. Remember these rules and move anyway. This isn't motivation, it's a warning and a weapon. You're either building mental strength every day or giving it away. Choose wisely.